Good evening all. My name is Mansur Shokat Sheikh. I am student of Britsang Institute. Today my topic is to tell about clinical data auditing. Clinical data auditing is a systemic process of reviewing and verifying clinical trial data to ensure accuracy, completeness, and compliance with regulatory requirements. It plays a critical role in maintaining the integrity of clinical research and ensuring patient safety. Objectives of clinical data auditing to ensure compliance with good clinical practices and regulatory guidelines like FDA, ICH, EMA, etc. Verify data accuracy, completeness, and consistency. Data can prevent fraud or misconduct. It access adherence to study protocols and standard operation procedures. It identify data discrepancy and ensure corrective actions. Types of clinical data audits are first is internal audit. It conducted by the sponsor of CRO to ensure internal compliance. Second is external audit. It performed by regulatory agencies like FDA, EMA, or third party auditors. Third is site audits. It focus on data collected from trial sites. Fourth is centralized audit. It conduct remotely using electronic data system. Fourth is for cause audits. It initiated by due to suspected non-compliance or data integrity concern. Fourth is clinical data auditing process. It involves steps. Step one is planning to the audit, define the scope, objectives, and criteria, identify key document and data to be reviewed, develop audit plan and schedule. Step 2 is data collection and review. Source data verification, comparing cases, report from CRFs with source documents, checking for missing, inconsistent, or duplicate data, ensure adherence to protocol and SOPs. Step 3 is identifying and documenting issue, uh, classifying, finding a minor, major, or critical deviation, documenting finding in audit reports, discussing with relevant stakeholders. Step 4 is corrective and preventive actions, implementing corrective action for identified issues and preventive measures to avoid future errors. uh, Audits to follow up, audits to ensure compliance. Step 5th is reporting and flow up, preparing a detailed audit report, submitting finding to sponsor CROs and regulatory bodies, monitoring the implementation of corrective actions. Fifth is key challenge in clinical data auditing. Uh, uh, Large volume and complexity of clinical data, variable in data source for formats, and ensuring compliance across multiple sites and jurisdictions, managing discrepancy between electronic and paper records, keeping up with involving regulatory requirements. uh, Sixth is tools and technologies in clinical data auditing. Electronic data capture system is to automate data collection and validations. Clinical trials management system like to track study progress and compliance. uh, Risk based monitoring tools like focuses on high risk data points, artificial intelligence, and mechanical learning is to enhancing data validation and fraud detection. Regulatory guidelines for clinical data auditing is to FDA, uh, electronic records and signature compliance. ICH GCPA E6 is to standards for trial data integrity. EMS good pharmacovigilance practices like to ensure safety monitoring, and guidelines for medical devices trials. Uh, Best practices effective clinical data auditing are to conduct regulatory audits, risk based monitoring. Thank you.